Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about dynamic programming part 2, which is reliability improvement. What is reliability? It is defined as the probability of a system performing its intended function under stated conditions without failure for a particular period of time. For example, if I buy a bulb in our house, we have to know at what time it will fail. So this, for example, they are giving a warranty of 2 years. So if the bulb fails in 1 year, the reliability of the bulb is 50%. So this is what we call it as a reliability. So it is very much important. It is a probability of survival of any component for a particular time. So whichever it is provided. So for any industry, if I buy a machine, it is very important to know what is the reliability of a machine. So when we have to go for maintenance and other particular operations so that we can improve the reliability. So it is a thought of a probability of a survival. So until a time, so it can be written as R of t, which is equal to 1 minus f of t, where R of t is the probability over a period of time, which is equal to 1 minus what is the probability of failure. Let us go for a problem directly. Here you have an electrical item which is having three components. The cost of each component is given with its reliability. So you can able to see you have component 1, it is having cost 1, cost 2 and cost 3 and its reliability is given. Similarly component 2 which is having cost 3, cost 4 and cost 6 and its reliability is given. Similarly for component 3. So now we have a total budget of 8 rupees. So we have to buy a component set such that we will have a maximum reliability. So let us go for this problem. Let us solve this. So the formula for reliability is multiplication factor. It is R1 into R2 into R3. So it is not as like capital budgeting. Capital budgeting is adding it, whereas here, so we are multiplying it. So let us solve a problem in forward regression mode. So for forward regression, we have stage 1. So first component I am going to consider as stage 1. Here there is a difference in choosing a state variable. To choose a state variable, you have a formula. You would identify what is the minimum in component 1 to maximum budget minus sum of minimums in the other two components. For example, this is our table which is given in the problem. Here, the minimum in component 1 is 1 rupee and the minimum in component 2 is 3 rupees and component 3 is 2 rupees here. So the state variable has to be chosen like this. So 1, 2, maximum budget is 8. So 8 minus 3 plus 2. So which means I am going to consider my state variable x1 as 1, 2 and 3. So this is my x1. Similarly, if I go for stage 2, which is dealing with component 2, my formula x2 will be minimum in component 1 plus component 2 to maximum budget minus minimum in component 2, which means it is 3 plus 1 to 8 minus 2, which gives 4 to 6. So my x2 will be 4, 5 and 6. Similarly for stage 3, my x3 will be minimum in component 1 plus component 2 plus component 3 to maximum budget. So with this 3 plus 1 plus 2, which is 6 to 8. So 6, 7 and 8 will be my x3. So this is what my state variable is. It is not like capital budgeting. For capital budgeting, the state variable is always a constant value, whereas reliability, the variable changes depends on your capital budget. Now in forward regression mode, for stage 1, my state variable is identified, which is 1, 2 and 3. And this is the usual table which we already discussed in capital budgeting. So x1 is your state variable. So alternatives for first component. First component is having three alternatives. One is for rupees 1 rupees and its reliability is 0.7. Second is rupees 2 rupees and its reliability is 0.85, and third one is rupees 3 and its reliability is 0.95. And f of x1 is the maximum of this reliability function, and m1 is its correct alternative. So whatever we are going to consider. So we will proceed accordingly. So now, so your x1 is, we know what is our x1, it is 1, 2 and 3. So we will go one by one to identify what will be its value. So x1 is 1. So for 1, I can be able to buy only the first alternative, which is 1 ruby. My reliability will be 0.7. Others I can't able to buy, so this is 0. So my maximum is 0.7 and its best alternative is 1. When we go for 2, I can buy 1 ruby, which is 0.7. I can also buy 2 rubies, which will be 0.85, and 3 is not possible. So the maximum is 0.85. So my best alternative is 2. So I have 3 rubies. So 0.7, I can buy 0.7. Of course, 0.85 also I can able to get as a reliability, and I can also go for 3, which is 0.95. So totally my maximum is 0.95. My best alternative is 3. Let me go for stage 2. Stage 2 will have a state variable 4, 5 and 6, and my previous table is also shown here. So my new table is this, which is having x2, and this indicates your component 2. Here you have to note that I have to buy all the 3 components, component 1, component 2 and component 3. I can't able to buy entirely for component 2 or something like that, because it is a multiplication factor. So if anything is become 0, the entire process will be 0. So I have to buy for everything. So that is also a condition. So here I have the variables 4, 5 and 6. So if I have 4 rupees, I can buy 3 rupees here, so which I will get 0.85. Remaining 1 rupee here, which will get 0.7. So totally 0.85 into 0.7, I will get 595. So 0.595 will be my first reliability for this. So here I can't buy directly 4 rupees because it is not possible. I have to buy component 1 as well. So in that case, this will be 0. So this also not possible, that will be 0. The maximum is 0.595, so it will be 1. Next is, we will go for 5 rupees. If I go for 5 rupees, I can buy 3 rupees here, which will give 0.85. Remaining 2 rupees I can buy here, which will give another 0.85. So totally, I can able to get 0.85 into 0.85, 0.7225. So similarly for 5 rupees, I can buy 4 rupees here, which will give 0.95, and 1 rupee here, which will give 0.7. So totally 0.665. So it is not possible for the third one, so that is item. So maximum is 0.772. So the best alternative is 1. So let us proceed for the next one, which is 6 rupees. For 6 rupees, if I spend 3 rupees here and I get 0.85, remaining 3 rupees on this column, which will be 0.95. So totally we'll get 0.8075. So 6 rupees, if I spend 4 rupees here, I'll get 0.95. Remaining 2 rupees on here, which will be 0.85. Totally 0.8075. So all the 6 rupees, it is not possible for me to spend, so that will be item. So total maximum is 0.8075, which is common in both the terms. You can able to see here. So it is common for both alternatives. So my best alternative will be 1 and 2, both. So next we will go for stage 3. My state variable for stage 3 is 6, 7 and 8, and my previous table is available here. The new table is this, which is having component 3. So I can spend 6, 7 and 8. For 6 rupees, I can spend 2 rupees here, which will be 0.85. Remaining 4 rupees here, it will be 0.595. So that will be multiplied accordingly. Similarly, I can spend 3 rupees here. I can get 0.92. Remaining 3 rupees on the other side. So which is not possible here because you can able to see that the table doesn't have 3 rupees. So which means that is item. So I can't spend only this year because I can't able to choose any part in the previous table. So I can't able to consider it. So that will be item. So remaining is 5057. So the best alternative is 1. So next we will go for 7. So for 7 rupees, so I can spend 2 rupees here, which will get 0.85. Remaining, I have 5 rupees, which is available here, which is 0.7225. So multiplying, you will get the overall value. So I can spend 3 here, which will be 0.92. Remaining 4, it is available in the table, which is 0.595. So I can multiply, you will get the overall value. I can spend 5 rupees. 2 rupees is not possible in your previous table, so it is not available. So this will be item. So total is point. So best is 0.614. So its best alternative is 1. So next we will proceed for 8 rupees. For 8 rupees, again I can spend 2 rupees here, which we get 0.85. Remaining 6 rupees I can spend here, I get 0.8075. I can multiply accordingly. So 3 rupees I can spend here, which will be 0.92. Remaining 5 rupees, that is also available, 0.7225. We can get overall reliability factor. Similarly, 5 rupees I can spend 0.97. So remaining 3 rupees, that is not available in this table. So it is not possible for me to buy. So this will be item. So the maximum is 0.6864. The best alternative is 1. Now we have completed our entire table. So we are arranging from the last table to the first table. So M3 is the last table, and the next one is M2, and the last one, so the first one which we have completed is M1. So it has been arranged, and it is found that the maximum reliability is 6864. So this is identified from M3 table. It has been taken from M3 table and it is arranged. So here, since we have two alternatives, so we are making a table considering component 3, component 2 and component 1. And component 2 and component 1 is having two options. So the first option is 0.8075 of first, the other one is for the second option. So let me proceed. So now 0.6864 is here, so which is related with this alternative, which comes under alternative 1. So the component 3 will be the best alternative is 1. The cost of this alternative is 2 rupees and its reliability is 0.85. Remaining is 0.8075. So you can able to see this is your remaining alternative, which is 0.8075, because 85 is removed, which is removed. So 0.8075 can be taken from the other table. So the next table is 0.8075, which is available here. So here you have two options. Let me consider the first option. The first is here, so which is 0.85 into 0.95, which is alternative 1. So for this, my component will be best alternative is 1. The cost of this is 3 rupees and you will get a reliability of 0.85. According to this, so the remaining part which is available here is 0.95. We have to take it from the next table. So 0.95 is here, which is related with this, which is alternative 3. So the best alternative for component 1 is alternative 3. The cost is rupees 3 and its reliability is 0.95. So there are other options also. So we go for table 2 again, so which is 0.8075. So for this, the best alternative is 2, the cost is 4 rupees, and the return is 0.95. So that also can be included. So this 0.95 is removed, remaining is 0.85. So this can be taken from the previous other next table, which is 0.85 here. So the best alternative is 2, and the cost is 2, and reliability is 0.86. That completes our problem. So we can also try the same problem in backward regression mode to identify.